Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, man.
This episode.
All the way up.
Are you
all the way up?
Alek, are you all the way up?
Are you
Wait, who are we asking if they're all the way up? Who is that? Who is
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So you can yell.
Oh.
And it's really fun.
Oh, got it.
Because there's still music.
Oh, there's music
Yeah,
playing.
there's
right
music.
now.
The music
I
probably
see.
just stopped, actually.
All right,
Oh.
the music has stopped.
The music has
Now it's
stopped. Who do we
awkward.
have? Who do we have here tonight?
You already fucking know who, Ross.
You know.
Oh, but I want you. I want him to be introduced like the champion that he is. Why don't you be nice to your friends?
We are the champions,
my
friends. Yeah, do it over the song.
Yeah, it's like
And we'll
Alek
keep on
Skarlatos.
fighting to the end.
Yes,
pleasure
we've
to have
got
you back, man.
ladies
Fuck
and
yeah.
gentlemen. We've got Alek Skarlatos. Pronounce it like
Hold on.
Trebek. Trebek.
what is the exact pronunciation of his last name?
Skarlatos.
Yeah,
I
Skarlatos.
nailed it. I nailed
You
it,
nailed
dude.
it, Ross.
You'll be a train stop hero.
Yeah. I heard Elton John wrote Leave On about you, and I said, leave on, and he should be a good man. I heard you're the best man, Alek, is what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
It was Alec and the Jets.
Yeah. How old are you, Alek? You're what, 24 years old?
24.
Oh, sprightly, young, so full of life.
24.
Yeah. You don't know the dangers of the world yet? I'm kidding. You do.
Wee little boy.
Welcome to the show, boys and girls. We know you've waited a long, long time for us to come back. We got Mr. Matt Best, JT&T, aka
not my
Jared
nickname.
Taylor. It is.
It's not my nickname.
Alek, since you're new to the show, look, it's Jared Toddlers and Tiara Taylor.
Never
did you
heard
know that?
before? Never.
Or Jared T-Bone Taylor.
T-Bone.
Ooh.
Pork smush.
Yeah, pork smush.
Jared
Jared the Pooh.
or Jared fatter than a dad bod Taylor.
No, it's 2-0 Fat Taylor. What,
Jared 2-0 fat
what are all
Taylor.
the nicknames, Ross? Can you name?
Oh
how many
boy,
can you name?
there's some that the dink behind the pink. Somebody called you. I'm kidding. That one I just made up, but I actually like
Right?
a lot. I actually like it a lot.
Dink behind the
The old
pig.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage, dude. The
That
old
was,
Peter
Dink.
Dinklage.
Yeah, that was a throwback to the Dinklage days. Thank God I'm not getting those memes anymore.
You haven't been dinked in a while.
No, I've
Hey,
been. Thank God. That and
Everybody that's
Harambe,
listening,
like-
please, can you guys please dink Ross for a week for me?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You know,
Don't do
you
it.
know what I had to do, Jer? I finally had to shut down the Facebook. Like, oh hey, you're on my timeline. Literally, all of my friends were like, "Dude, I can't see fucking pictures of Peter Dinklage anymore." I lost a lot of friends over that, Jared. You know?
You created it.
Well, I didn't create it. Your fucking love of Peter Dinklage created it. I just brought it, to light.
It was
I
a
brought
weird affliction.
Yeah,
or whatever, you know?
look. I brought it to the foreskin.
I met his brother-in-law in Africa, right?
No, we know, Jared. You've got a signed skateboard. You've got signed driving gloves.
Yeah. So it was funny. His brother-in-law is a Navy SEAL.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
He was the SEAL commander for HOA.
It's a little small world for everybody.
I
isn't
know.
it?
I know.
Literally a small world.
Seal.
Literally a small world, Matt. You fucker. Why don't you
It
make
is-
fun of Peter Dinklage's height
Hey,
one more
listen.
time?
Hey, it's a small world after all. Let's go to Disneyland and party, Peter Dinklage. You know.
Yeah, let's get the dinker out. In the meantime,
Let's go for a dink.
Let's go for
Yeah.
a dink,
Let's
dude.
go for a dink.
Down with the dink. Don't
Just-
fuck with me.
just stick a toe in the dink. Let's.
Yeah. I'll stick more than one finger, dude. I'll go fist that
Oh
shit.
God!
Are
Where
you
is
going
this
two in the dink?
I'll
Are you
open
going
that shit
two in
like a
the
tuna
dink?
can. I'm not scared, Ross.
Oh,
Listen, I'm hyped up a Mountain Dew, fucking Maker's Mark, and a good attitude. Don't fuck with me tonight.
I'm not. You know what? Hey, and you know why I'm not scared? Because I got a havenlock.com on my door. Welcome to the show, kids. We got some sponsors. The first up, you know them, you love them. They're a new one, but they're a new fan fave. Havenlock.com. Usually it takes about on average, the average male who weighs 185 and who is 5'8" to kick down a door 3 times. 3 good kicks. That's before or after leg day with Havenlock. It takes the Haven Mech device. Yeah, it takes more than 50 kicks to kick down a fucking door. So if you're looking at your wife and your kids and you're like, man, they look beautiful, they look peaceful, they look restful, are they sleeping? They could be safer. So go to havenlock.com, get them a lock, type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 20% off the lock. And they're all veteran owned.
Lee Harvey Oswald used Haven Lock. It took 2 FBI teams to get into that room.
It really did. It really did.
It's not accurate at all.
No, it is.
It's historical.
It is, Matt.
That's
it
historical.
Is. Yep.
I read.
Yeah.
I read.
Yep.
Do you even know who Lee Harvey Oswald is?
Oh, I do.
Who is he?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Who is he?
He has a friend named JFK.
Well, not a friend anymore, It was
there was a disagreement over a poker match, I think, or something like that.
They were dying to meet each other.
Oh, there it is, man. I knew it was there. I knew he was giving him a heads up. Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, table or booth. Table or booth.
Oh, boy.
We're about to blow your mind.
Yeah, we are.
Havenlock.com, right?
Yeah, you just met Jared Taylor, the brains behind the operation. Nailed it. I can keep this going all night, but go to havenlock.com to keep your whole entire family safe. Easy as shit to use. Right on the homepage, boom, click buy, you're out of there. Lock is at your house. Your family's safe for the rest of their lives. After that, you know the next one. You know the next one.
What if they leave the room?
Your family is safe for the rest of your
They don't
life.
have to. You know what I'm saying? You're good to go forever in there. Is what
Are you locking them in the room?
Well, they're locking themselves in. They're Anne Franking themselves. They're putting themselves in there, keeping that secure. You don't have to hold any dishes in that closet because you got a Haven lock in there. Not even the Nazis could break through it.
Oh my God!
Unless
even
they were
all of
drinking
Germany.
StrikeForceEnergy.com, and let's say they're all hopped up. I might put that down to 47 kicks to get through a door.
Yeah, right.
You know him as the finest energy drink in the biz, in the whole lands. You can kick the can. Go ahead and pick up a tiny little silver tin pouch full of Strike Force Energy. It goes in waters, beers, any type of liquid, urine. You can snort it. You can take it rectally. You can cut your arm open, pour it right in there. It'll sew it right up. It'll sew it right up.
Fucking advertising.
Yeah, it is. You're goddamn right. It's
just
advertising.
some right before I poured another whiskey, Ross. So I'm
exactly.
fucking ready.
Oh, you know what? I was hanging out with Sean the other day, and Sean actually
Sean
was
Mattson.
putting it in beer.
Yeah.
Sean Mattson,
so-
the
so-
mastermind behind
Behind Strike Force?
Strike Force.
Okay.
Well, no.
It's an
Bruce-
audio show. We were just getting back to
Bruce
that.
Schley invented it, I believe. Did you hang out with Bruce the other day? Wasn't Bruce down in El Paso?
Just Sean.
Oh, just Sean. Okay.
Just Sean.
Look,
I think that brown liquor's starting to kick in on Jared.
No,
I'm excited.
yeah, me and
it's
Sean
killing
did.
him. It's killing. Hey, Matt, why don't you pull out a pack of Strike Force, squeeze it in the drink just to get him through the hour.
Fucking amp him up. Let's go.
Yeah, look, they ship anywhere in the world. They ship to. Fun fact. This is a really fun fact.
Where do they ship? What's the fun fact?
Peru. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Peru.
I believe it's a hard riss.
Is
so
it?
it's a Paris.
Oh.
Hey, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they also ship to Paris?
The only weird thing is they all their deliverables go out in trains. I don't know if you.
Might not work out for me.
Yeah.
One of the Strike Force mottos is we made white people build our railroads.
It is. It is. So go to StrikeForceEnergy.com for all your non-racial energy needs. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 20% off of every order. They ship everywhere in the entire world. They have a subscription.
Hey, Strike Force Energy, where energy knows no race. That's the way it goes.
I just want that T-shirt for your non-racial energy needs.
Yeah.
Strike Force Energy.
I love that. Strike Force Energy it knows no race.
Yeah, it knows no race.
It amps everybody up.
It really does. It really does. And
Strike
they got
Force
to.
Energy. All lives matter, dude.
They
All
gotta-
energy matters.
And did you
They
say
really
you
do.
could take it rectally? Because
Yes.
Because you're
that's
in.
like a whole new venue right there.
Look,
They
They
whole
actually
new
st-
Friday.
yeah.
They sell male tampons so you can soak them in Strike
Well,
Force and
it's
insert
not
them.
male. It's gender neutral.
Oh, it's gender neutral.
Oh,
Okay.
Gender
Gen-
neutral.
yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
It's HB2 is what it is. So
And CP3PO, where even it doesn't
Yeah,
discriminate against robots.
yeah.
9C1.
C3PO Andre it's in Andre 3000 law.
It's Proposition 267.
Yep.
Change the name of the Cincinnati Bengals to the Harambes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another sponsor tonight. Proposition 267.
Yeah, and they drank it on the set of Django Unchained. And that's what I love about Strike Force Energy. Love is blind. Race is blind. So go to strikeforceenergy.com, type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros, get 20% off of every order, and get yourself a subscription. Get yourself a subscription. Or you can go over to tartarusordnance.com, get some ammunition and blow your brains out.
I wish a motherfucker
would.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Do we really? The door's locked. I don't know if I wish a motherfucker would right now. Give me like a little more time after the
we're
podcast.
drinking.
Yeah. Like really.
I wish a motherfucker would wait.
I wish a motherfucker would be real loud outside the door. Like you can change it to that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I conveniently wish a motherfucker would. So he's like, "Hey, yo, I'm breaking into your
Hey,
house."
I'm breaking into your house. What is
Boom, boom, boom.
What is that?
Well,
Who is that?
I don't know.
Is he like from New York or something? Like
I think the
he's a
dream is.
construction worker.
I think the dream
Irish
is like a
from New York.
400-pound man breaking in. That way, if you're a terrible shot,
I'm really slow. I'm coming up to your bedroom.
yeah, and if you're a terrible
Fucking
shot,
in.
chances are you got a piece of him somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You,
Well, that's
you
the
aimed
beauty of
and
Tartarus
whatever.
Ordinance. You throw hate at motherfuckers. You know.
You throw hate at motherfuckers.
Yes, go to tartarusordnance.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get 10% off of everything in the entire store, and they sell firearms, which Europe does not do apparently.
No, they don't.
So
Tartarus Ordinance.
No one
Throw
knows
hate
that
at
better than
2,000
Alek.
feet per
Dude, you know what?
second.
I'm fucking amped up tonight. I feel like a stepdad that just got adoption papers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Boom.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
excited.
Hi-oh.
Do you get amped in that situation? Which way is the adoption going?
like my stepson just said, "You're my dad now." I'm stoked
Now
about
you're
it.
excited.
Yeah.
You're
but
my
you
dad.
still in the back of your mind know it's not yours.
Oh boy, like that. You know, there's a black kid out there that claims that Bill is his dad. Bill Clinton's his dad.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Have
I
you
heard
heard-
that.
Yeah, Danny is his name, and they keep trying to jam him out into the spotlight, and he's like, I don't understand why my parents won't acknowledge me.
Oh, that's dark.
What
That
about
sucks.
doesn't William Shatner have a kid too that claims is his kid?
Yes, he does.
Well-
You're correct.
Let's run through some more sponsors because we got like 3 more.
Yeah, no, we'll
After
beam
Tartarus, I love you guys.
we'll
Love 'em.
beam him up. Yeah, we love TartarusOrdnance.com.
Scotty, beam him up.
Nailed
I
it.
see you there.
Nailed it. What? Shatner's 85. He's not coming after us. Next up, we got warfightertobacco.com. The finest cigars in the land, Mr. Rocco, who is not here with us tonight. He is actually a partner in the company. So smoke them if you got them, and if you got them, you can stick them up a vagina. You know, since we're talking
They're
about Bill
coming
Clinton,
out with some new ones.
they
They're
are
coming out with the
the
Monica.
vagina scent, the Monica.
The Monica.
The Monica is on its way, and that's a real
Or the
thing.
Queef. The Queef's a good one.
The most American cigar ever, the Monica.
Yeah, the most American cigar ever. They were made with Cuban seeds, however, in the Dominican Republic. Because look, let's face it, they make cigars better there. There's a lot of things Americans can do awesome. Making cigars to the top-notch ability is not one of them. You need a tropical climate for shit like that. Real men smoke cigars. They don't smoke hookahs. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get 10% off of every order, and they are still, including Rocco, 100% combat veteran owned. Congratulations, Rocco, for not breaking the streak. Last but not least, we got At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed. The first ever romance novel for dudes, the funniest book ever written, the greatest piece of literature.
We've had that book as a sponsor for a long time. I've never seen a check from them.
I've never seen a check from that
I
book.
haven't either.
God, you know what though?
Oh my God, are we promoting Ross's book right now?
Oh, it's
You are.
Ross.
You're promoting the finest author in the whole goddamn land.
You better be good because we're writing a book together.
We are writing a book, and you know what? In 2 weeks, we're gonna tell the audience who we signed with and all that shit, and when it's gonna be out. And I'm super stoked about that. Young Matthew and I will be in New York. Actually, the day after the election. And
then more importantly, because election is fucked, we're looking for UFC 205 because that's gonna be a
Tim
fucking
Kennedy's gonna be
McGregor. But I will say this,
14-day goal.
Matt. We get in. Wait, hang on, Jared. We get in though. Literally about the day after the election. So we get in on the 9th in New York City.
9th. Yeah.
Here's the beauty of it. If he wins, will he be at Trump Tower? And what's the chaos going to be like in New York City?
We're probably gonna die.
I want to go. I want to go and see this.
No, I'm there. I'm there with you, but we're probably gonna die. Like I'm in.
What do you think? What do you think is going to happen if he wins, Matt? Just out of curiosity.
Riots everywhere.
Fuck, dude.
There's gonna be weird.
Yeah, they'll
riots.
probably be. I think either way.
Yeah.
I think either way.
There's gonna be.
But I mean, I prefer that outcome rather than the other one.
Yeah.
So.
Can I tell you a funny story about being somewhere on election day where I didn't think I was going to be?
Sure, of course.
It was 2000. I was in Austin, Texas, shooting a little film called The New Guy. And I get a knock at the door. I wasn't shooting that day, and I'm completely buck naked. And Tony Hawk is at the door. I open the door and it's Tony Hawk.
Oh.
Yeah. Not to name drop, but this goes into part of the story later. So he's like, "Hey man, I'm in your movie and I'm supposed to party with you." I don't know him personally. We'd never worked together yet.
He said this after he realized you were naked.
Yeah. And it was like, "Hey man," but here's what he said. Like when I was naked, he goes, "Oh, you really were the guy I was supposed to meet to party with." And I was like, "Yeah, totally." Because he's like, "You answered the door buck naked," and I was like, "Dude, I air dry and I let it hang. I'm proud of my shit. It's a gift and a curse, and you're welcome. You're welcome to my world." So I robed up. We went out into the streets of Austin. George Bush was running against Al Gore at the time. He was the governor of Texas at the time. So there was a huge party at Austin, is obviously the capital. And there was like 1 million people in the streets ready to party for George Bush being the president. We're heading down a similar sitch, I think, as that, where it became a tie somewhere around the 1 a.m., 2 a.m. region of that. And people are just walking the streets days, kind of not really knowing what to do. Tony Hawk is still Tony Hawk. He's famous as fuck. But everybody is so focused on this election, no one bothers him. Not one single person bothers him for an autograph, a picture, nothing like that. Because you're walking around in this daze. I have a feeling that we're kind of headed toward the same thing. I think it's going to be a close race. And I wonder what New York is going to be like for Trump. If he wins, if it's a tie, we'll be there, Matt. We'll get to see the same situation. But I will say this: it was fucking weird to be a part of, because you didn't know what was happening, you didn't know what was really going on, and I don't know. I think it's going to be close.
With the election, it always comes in because, like, oh, this is the forerunner and all this stuff with the states. You never know until usually the day after, until it's like this is 100% decided.
Exactly. And I've never. That's the only time I've ever been in a city where it's the home, city of the people that are running. So
with that, but New York is usually fairly liberal, so that'll be an interesting. We'll see.
That's got to be a crazy first night though for the electee. Like, if Trump makes
Boy,
it, like, he literally
Rights in the streets.
He looks at his life like, I've made billions of dollars and now I'm the president.
What do you think Trump's gonna do? I feel like he's gonna ride a chariot down New York
should.
City.
Oh, it'd be so great. All white, an all white
motherfucker.
chariot.
Yeah, he should get in the Pope Mobile.
The Pope Mobile.
Yeah,
go to Hillary Clinton's house and arrest her.
Yeah. He said he would. Alec. He said he would.
Yeah, I believe it too.
Oh my God, that would be insane, wouldn't it?
Yeah, oh boy. What did
Listen,
ever?
I'm just excited for 205, man. UFC 205. That is that's going to be a good time. You and I in New York City, Ross, if we're there at Madison Square, if we're not, we'll be a block away getting fucking drunk.
This stuff's made in New York City.
We'll be there seeing McGregor, my man. We'll be there seeing McGregor. McGregor. It'll be a blast. It'll be a blast.
You guys have a personal friend that's fighting on that card, and you're worried about McGregor.
No, we care about Tim Kennedy.
We care about
He's on
Tim
there
Kennedy.
too. He's fighting Rashad Evans, and I'm not a fan of Rashad Evans, so of course I want Tim Kennedy to win. So Tim Kennedy is a fellow vet, SF guy, and
he was in range 15 with us.
Range 15, so
he looks jacked. Dude, I saw his
dude. He is lean, fucking fighting machine. He's shredded right now. I'm impressed.
Shredded, man. Shredded.
He's walking around big too right now, man. I think he's walking around about 220, so like his cuts can be rough. But I'm excited, man. I hope he throws Rashad out of the fucking cage.
Yeah. It should be amped. What about you, Alec? Are you a UFC guy?
Honestly, not really, but I'm kind of a fan of Tim Kennedy.
You just like his abs. He's got nice abs.
He has amazing abs. I don't know. His chest is pretty sweet too, but I might be getting too deep now.
His chest is pretty sweet too. Who talks like
Yeah.
that? Who talks like that? See, are you gonna be watching the fight?
I actually will.
Yeah,
Where you
look
gonna
at
be?
you.
Probably home, hopefully.
Oh,
I can
nice.
stop traveling for a day.
Where's home for
Where
you?
is home for you?
Roseburg, Oregon.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful Roseburg, home of the things. Yep, all of that stuff. No, I'm kidding.
Alec
What
has
is Roseburg famous
wait,
for?
hold on. Alec has a picture up of Tim Kennedy on his Instagram right now. The
Yep.
one he was hitting, working with Greg Jackson actually in Albuquerque,
I love
and
Greg.
he's looking good.
Craig's so much fun.
Yeah, Greg's great. He was the stunt coordinator for Range 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg Jackson is probably the most acclaimed fight trainer in the game right now. Him and Winkle John, they have their camp together in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and they're fucking studs. The best fighters come out of there, so we love them.
Did
And
you
they've been
guys
nothing but awesome to us.
did you go down and see them at all? By the way,
Greg and I talk often, but I haven't been down there. Man, their schedule's so busy. I always feel bad because every time you're like, "Oh, we'll schedule it. Come on down," and it's like, "Well, we're training fucking so and so for the next title fight," you know. So I never want to impede, but they're only about 4 hours away from El Paso, where we used to live. So we'll make it down there eventually.
all right, dog. All right, you're the man.
I'm
You're the
just
man.
gonna go in there and spar with some fucking pro fighters and get my shit knocked out real quick, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I see you training a lot with some pros, but you don't really swing, do you?
I mean, I get down, but like, dude, that's the thing with fighting, right? So it's like me versus a guy off the street. Like, I'm gonna make them look like a clown. Put me against like even a pro Bellator fighter who I train with. If he turns 80% on, he clowns me. Like the difference between levels of fighting. I mean, these guys have been doing it for years, and it's a hard thing to accept as like an alpha because you're like, man, I'm a fucking badass. But you spar with these guys, they clown you. They fucking clown you. You know, you're like, oh, okay, let me put together a combo. There's like a jab, liver shot, and then their heads at the kicks at your head. You're like, fuck, dude, this sucks. So it gives you appreciation for the level of fighter those guys, especially out of Greg Jackson's camp. Like, that's next level. Those top 10 UFC fighters, I mean, geez, man, they're
It's another world, isn't it?
It is another world, and like, and it's funny because I see a lot of guys that are always like, "Man, I could fuck that dude up," and then you
Not a
sit
prayer.
in a cage
Not
with
a prayer.
fucking Muay Thai pads on, not even wrestling, and they fucking clown you. And I've been fighting for like 7 years, like, and they fucking clown me, and like as a hobby. But
There's a lot of clowning around going over there, isn't there?
dude, I tell you, I say clowning, man, because they do. Like, they'll walk around your jabs and slap you in the face, and you're just like, Jesus, like, I know I could beat the fuck out of dudes, but when you start to go to that tiered level, like, I got nothing.
Well, it's all they do. I wouldn't want to go up against them either.
Yeah,
They'll mess you
That's
up.
why I carry guns, dude. I'm
Exactly.
like, fuck you, bitch. I'm shooting you.
Oh, fuck, man. Well, welcome to the show, Alec. We're happy to have you. We're lucky to have you here, you know. Now let's talk about Viagra. Have you used
No,
it?
let's talk about Hillary Duff's fucking new boyfriend and everybody pissed off about his fucking costume. Like,
Wait, hold on. See,
What did
audio
he do?
show. So Hillary Duff is Jared's crush. What is her boyfriend wearing?
well, she dressed up as a pilgrim and he dressed up as an Indian.
Can
But
I see?
I
You
got
have
a
a
better
picture?
hat. I got a way better hat.
Oh, it is an Indian hat.
How
okay.
racist was it?
Yeah,
Not at all.
That's not even bad. It's not like he like turned his skin red or anything.
No, it's
No.
everybody wants to fucking piss on, you know, any little last thing they can. Oh my god, you said this, you did this, you said this, you did this.
But Facebook right now obviously does not know me. It says, Jared, the Eagles are playing the Cowboys. Let your friends know if you're watching. Shut up. I don't know what any of is that hockey? Fuck you. Fuck you, Facebook.
Hey, Jared, but look, can we talk about my Ken Bone costume? That was legendary.
Your Ken Bone costume
It was amazing.
legit. You know what? Jason
was
Orvis
amazing.
made comments about it at dinner last night.
Did it? What did he say? What did he say?
He said, Ross had quite the Halloween costume. He goes, I don't know what it was, but it was really funny.
Ross, how you did your facial structure when you would pose for photos, you would put like You had almost a triple chin.
I did, yes, I did.
Did you add
were
add
doing-
fat to your
No,
face
he was
you're
doing up angles.
Oh, you
Yes,
did up angles?
correct. I was doing up angles, and then anybody who wanted to take a picture all night, I did the same thing. I squatted down lower, and then I tilted my head back, so it just looked so awful. Like,
So who'd you dress up as for the audience?
I was Ken Bone, the beautiful man, because I promised the audience maybe 5 or 6 shows ago that I was going to be Ken Bone for Halloween, because I fell in love with him at the debates. He was on the second debate. A jolly man. Some might say he's overweight. I wouldn't say that. I think he's just perfect.
Healthy.
With a
What'd you use for the stomach?
red
What'd you put in the
sweater.
stomach?
I used a pillow as a
pillow.
for the stomach.
Well, before we continue, Ross, Alec, are you a Ken Bone fan or not?
I am a Ken Bone fan.
Oh, wow. Right.
Yeah,
Ross,
the
that's
ruggish
fair.
thuggish Bone.
Say what
Team
you
Bone.
want. Say what you want.
Team
but
Bone.
he's got a unique look. That's for sure.
He does.
does.
You know what?
He
He
does.
took some heat, by the way. I don't know if you heard about this. He did a Reddit AMA, which is an Ask Me Anything. The problem was he was unaware that he had commented on Reddit in the past, so they were able to dig up his past comments. Some of his past comments were, "Oh my God, Jennifer Lawrence's nudes are everything," which they are.
That's cool. Well, like,
Respect.
I don't know a
respect.
single
Yeah, I'm
person
stoked on
that
that.
has not made that comment.
That's what I say. They really were everything. That only made everyone love Jennifer Lawrence more. So I think Jennifer Lawrence actually owes the hacker of her computer like a congratulations, or like a get out of, like a visit to jail of like, hey, I'm going to show up at your jail. I'm going to flash you through the glass. Thanks for all you did for me.
Yeah.
He just wanted to be part of the
I
Hunger
don't
Games.
understand. Again, though, I'm going to go back to my comments about Reddit. Reddit is literally the like conglomeration of the most miserable people in the fucking world in one place.
It is.
There is nothing good on Reddit. There's nothing good about Reddit. Like
Yeah.
they will bitch about free blowjobs and beer raining out of the sky. Well, I mean, the beer wasn't light beer.
That is
so
true.
I
I think
wasn't
so.
into it.
Reddit is a great place and like social media for finding information and shareable content. But with that, like the hardcore Reddit users, at least from my opinion, are that way. Like legit, what you said. Like
They're the most miserable
Guess what?
people in the world.
a fucking professional model is giving out free blowjobs. Like who would want a free blowjob?
Oh, that
My
girl
God.
looks
Like,
shallow.
Yeah.
She looks
I
shallow.
bet she has a shitty personality. You're not fucking her personality.
No,
She's sucking your dick.
It's raining beer and there's free blowjobs for everybody for a month. Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't light beer.
Yeah, it was just raining Miller Lite. I wish it was. I wish it was Budweiser.
They would find a way to complain about, like having a ninesome.
As my dad always said, and there's problems with relationships with that. My dad always said this. He goes, "Give someone $1 million, they'll bitch about the taxes." It's just like shut the fuck up and relax a little bit. You know?
I forgot who it was. Somebody had asked me like, hey, have you ever been to Thailand? I go, no. They go, have you ever had a ninesome? And I said, no. And they go to Thailand.
A
much is that?
nine
Is that
some.
like-
You know those 6 of them are fucking are boys. You know.
Wait, what's a 9? Is 9 at the same time? Alec, is that?
Yeah.
I think that's what he's implying. But
Yeah.
what I'm worried about is the cost, like the conversion rate. Would that be like the same price as like one American hooker?
No,
or
no.
yeah.
Taiwanese people are really cheap.
Really cheap?
Yeah. You're
You-
still
you're
looking
in
under.
Germany.
Like how
You're-
cheap?
you're looking
How
under
cheap are we
3
talking?
You're looking under 3 hunch for 9.
It's not too bad.
Listen,
I
I'm
think
not
I can
gonna
make that work.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny, but there might have been one point while I was traveling under a government agency and I slept with 8 girls at a brothel in Germany.
Germany.
I'm not
Really?
gonna I'm not gonna confirm or deny those statements, but you know.
Because they only came out of your mouth. That's what I love.
No, I'm just telling a story.
He's just telling a story. This is
No, I
fiction.
know.
Ross, hey,
Hey, we all know that you're not 118 years old and you have a dick the size of a horse and you fucked your neighbor's fucking wife on a table
What is-
while he watched.
what
Yes,
is-
and he's talking about A Night
Cries.
She Cries While He Rides His Steed, the greatest book ever written. But
Hey,
it could be.
Ross, you should
Could be.
remind me of that story because we should put it in the book.
I know. God,
I forgot
A
about
good
that one.
hater? Yeah, that's a good one.
Here's the thing I love about you, Matt, is you've had so many fucking crazy stories in your life. Every 2 days, I get a phone call. Hey, man, there's this one story I'd like to put in back in there. It's like, but it's good because it'll be a sequel. It'll be a great sequel.
forget
It's not,
everything.
and it's not fucking bullshit. bullshit. It's
Exactly. It's all real.
That's the thing.
Come on, everybody knows me that I have the worst memory ever.
I do
Even
too.
John,
I
I
do
won't say his
too.
last name, one of our best friends, he's like, geez, man, like, you have the memory of a dumpster. And that is actually very accurate.
I'm not impressed by Tucker Max.
No.
I mean, I think I've had more extreme situations like than he probably fabricated. Like
You know what's
on
funny? Like
military exercises.
But he was the first of the type, right?
Yes,
so it's
he
like
was.
He was the first
he was
to
the
do it.
first to say fuck it.
Do you know, Al, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
Tucker Max is At Night She Cries while he. Or no,
No,
I'm just
no.
saying that's
I
your
hope
book,
they-
Ross. I'm
I
sorry,
hope
but
they
I'm sorry,
serve
Ross.
beer in hell.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he did. I hope they serve beer and all. We actually have the same editor for ours. He's a great editor. And look, I hope they serve beer and all crushed. Fucking crushed. It sold a gajillion copies. Everybody knows who he is. And even he will admit to you, like, it's not like I'm the fucking king of sex and have the greatest stories of all time, but I was the first one to actually put it down in a book form and sell it to the world. So in that regard, you have to give it up for him. And because look, he started a genre.
He did, but our movie was better. So
Well, but here's the thing: our movie was also 15 years almost after his book. I mean, his genre at the time of books. I mean, they called it fratire. He created a whole new genre of books, and But I will say this: going back to your movie point, he tried to do the movie all himself, much like we did for Range 15, and was nowhere near as successful as we were for that. So we got him on that. We got him on the movie front.
good. I'm glad.
Yeah, not picking apart, but like we can. The book that we're gonna do is gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah,
You gotta write the notes down, Ross, because I forget everything.
I know. And luckily, we'll have.
Speaking of books, we got a guy here that also has a book.
we
Who?
do.
Someone has a book here.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the only one who's read it. It's the 1517 of Paris. It's the true story of a terrorist, a train, and the 3 American heroes.
Did you
With
actually read the whole
Mr.
thing?
Yeah, with
don't
Mr.
believe
Alek
you.
Skarlatos. He made up the entire thing. He's living in a parallel
Oh, yeah.
universe.
Well, see,
Um,
actually, what we did was
Here, while you're
There-
talking, let's get you some more whiskey,
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah.
there was a
Whiskey him up,
bum.
and I'll read through the next Ken Bone Reddit. By the way, he says that the Trayvon Martin shooting was completely justified because the guy Trayvon tackled him, and the guy went for his gun and killed him. People bitched about that as well for Ken Bone.
Well, see, he should have done what we did and just pay some guy to take a gun onto a train and like take all the shit, take all the freaking powder out of his bullets, and I mean you'll be surprised how big of a deal it becomes. You know what I mean?
That's fucking hilarious.
That is boss. That is boss.
I
But
love
by the
that.
way, Alec,
That's
does that
fucking
ever?
great.
Do you ever think about that anymore? Like, do you have dreams about it, nightmares, anything like that anymore?
Like guilt or
Oh.
no,
guilt?
just like oh shit,
for
like maybe
paying him?
maybe
Like,
the
you only give him
safety.
$100.
yeah, maybe the safety.
That's the breakthrough right now. Alex actually exposed it that they paid a guy to fucking
$100.
fake a terrorist
It
attack.
really was a conspiracy.
That's so funny.
Hillary Clinton called us on this day.
Yeah, it's all on Anthony Weiner's computer right now.
I'm gonna leave the country after this.
Yeah, God, that fucking guy. Who knew Anthony Weiner was going to take down the entire world? I love it. I love it so much. I got to watch that documentary on Netflix. Everybody keeps talking about it.
Dude,
There's a documentary.
I mean, seriously, that single whole thing that just went down just changed. That's a butterfly effect, bro. That was a good Ashton Kutcher movie, by the way.
Oh my god. That's
Jared. That's Jared. The Butterfly Effect was a good movie. God damn it, Alec. What's your favorite movie? Let's hear some class out of you. What do you got?
Like I don't know,
Comedy.
Probably Black Hawk Down or Godfather, but
So why aren't
comedy,
you a ranger then?
All right.
I don't know, kind of like seemed a little hard. National.
I want to do it, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah. It sounds
Seems like a lot of commitment.
commitment. You got to do the active duty thing. That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's really fucking funny. What? So those are your two dramas. What about comedy? What do you like?
Comedy. Range 15.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Well said. Well
we
said.
paid
Anything
him
else?
to say that, guys. We paid him to say that.
We gave him a Blu-ray, by the way, in hand.
Well, I like that story because before we went live, actually, if you don't mind me saying this, you said that you watched it with some foreign friends of yours.
Yeah,
they fucking hated it, which is great.
I watched it in Germany with a bunch of Germans who weren't even in the military, and they had no
idea what was going on.
Yeah.
They're like, what the hell is this? There's just like sex toys and like guns and like zombies blowing up. It was ridiculous.
True story, Ross. I had 7 Germans, soldiers that visited me when I was back doing the beer drinking bomb dropper days, which was the first T-shirt company that I had, and they brought a bunch of beer over, and they were like, "What do you want to do?" And I put on Saving Private Ryan.
Wow. What did they say? What did they say? By the way, what did they say about that shit?
Well, 4 of them thought it was hilarious and were just, I mean, they were just, normal, soldier type dudes. But the 2 officers were kind of getting, that's not how it happened.
Yeah, the Germans get a little upset about that.
Sometimes America.
We wouldn't do that.
Nah, I mean,
I just thought that was funny.
It's 2016. We love our Germans, for sure.
I mean, but going, if I have 7 German soldiers in my house or 6, however many there were, there's a photo I can
So
count.
speaking about Germans, I will never get over the fact that you made that one video. It was gay or German, and it got like 12,000 views. It was like it was a great video. It was on
It was
R15.
early on.
It was super early on, and at SHOT Show, you have the dude that runs over and goes, "Oh, is this the guys and Germans? I love this video." And I was like, "You what? Are you the one German that saw that?"
I'm gay and German.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm gay and German. This is the best video I have ever seen. I watch it every day."
Oh my
And
god!
we're just like, "What?"
wait, where was this at?
At SHOT
SHOT Show.
How, what the fuck is a gay German doing at
Who
SHOT
knows?
Show?
That's what I'm saying, because he made a video.
It's
It was like,
amazing.
"Are you gay or are you German?" And it would like
I
come
would
up with like
show
9
Derek.
dudes.
I would
cuddling.
show Derek Whita a photo, and he'd have to guess if they're gay or they're German.
I've not seen this. That sounds
fucking-
awesome.
Yeah, that's
It's
really
awesome.
funny.
Like,
Is it on YouTube? Can people find it?
No, it's on the
on
Art 15
Facebook,
Facebook page.
yeah.
You guys need to like re-release that or something.
Yeah, re-release it, dude. I don't
we-
think anybody would know if you just
We
re-released
had
it.
no, they wouldn't.
It was
'cause
2 years
it
ago.
was, a plus. if
Derek
that.
has like no beard.
Yeah.
He's shaven.
Derek still has his leg.
Yeah.
That's the only video was.
Hey, by the way, Ross, Bobby Henline? He is. He used to be. He was an 82nd soldier. He was severely burned.
Yes.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
sure you've seen him in a lot of things. So we were hanging out with him last weekend at a charity event for the boot campaign, and he came up to me. He was like, "Look, I have the greatest idea. I just want to run it by you, and tell me what you think." And we're like, "What?" He's like, "I want to write a short film about Johnny Joey Jones, who is a EOD tech that lost both his legs, and Mary Degg, who's an EOD tech that lost both her arms." He goes, "I want it to be a love story where they meet in rehab, and it's called You Complete Me."
Oh my god! No fucking way.
And so we FaceTimed Mary with Johnny and Bobby there, and we pitched her, and she was like, "I'm in."
Dude, I want to hear Adele. Hello, it's me. And like his arms wrap around her arms, and then her legs.
I want the
just
preview.
Come down and show his legs.
I want the preview to be a continuous shot, like one shot where she is trying to pick a tray up, and it's just like noisy, like trying to get it, but she can't get it, and Joey just rolls in and grabs the tray
It's
for
gotta be
her.
it's like in a
Well,
world
he just-
where
no,
no
there's
one
no
will
talking.
give you hand.
It's just that. It's just that,
Would it
that
be too-
elevator type music where she's just and she's like,
boom.
and then Joey just slowly squeaks in like.
Would it be like too offensive? Just like strap them together and make like one sort of like mega person.
That's the end. That's the end of the video. They fall in
I see.
love.
No,
and
they
it's like
fall in love.
Oh,
it's got to be hard rock music, and then like she's like, or Joey's just baking with the arms, and she's running around with legs, just like, God, that's so
like
dark.
toe straps around their waist.
Yeah.
It's so
If you guys
fucked
didn't know, like Joey Jones, look him up. He works for actually Zach Brown and everything going on now, but he used to be an advocate for the boot campaign, which is an amazing charity that does like huge transitional stuff now. Mary Degg, former EOD tech. Probably one of the coolest girls ever. They were both in Range 15 and amazing, amazing humans who've only turned their injuries into inspiration, and we can only be thankful for that. So it would be awesome to have them be in a fucking comedy like that. Everybody would be like, this
Dude,
is so
20,
dark.
20
Fuck.
minutes, Ross. What do you think?
Oh boy. 20 minutes?
Just a 20-minute short.
That's a long. That's not a short anymore. You're kind of long at that point. You know
How
what I'm
about we
saying?
just make
So 13
how about,
minutes.
Wait, how about we make a fake movie preview so it's 3 minutes?
There you go. There
And
you
it's,
go.
It's the movie preview. We're like, oh my god, is this a fucking real movie?
Yeah, it's gotta be in black
and then
and
you
white.
just leave
Yeah.
it. You
But
leave
then we
it.
actually pay to get it in the previews, like in certain theatrical
Right.
releases.
Where it's like I'm
That's a
going to
hefty
watch-
cost. That's a hefty cost. You're looking at $500,000.
So we'll
whatever.
figure it out.
Come on, Ross. We would just make more money.
Hey, we're printing it. We're printing money at this point. Who cares?
No, we're not. I like my supple 2-bedroom, and it's super easy living. I don't like money.
It's supple.
It's supple.
It's
I don't even
supple. It's
like
a
that
nice
word.
place.
Listen, my
I don't
house
like
is
that word.
like Christmas, Jared. Right? It's what do they call it? Like Noel in German or something like that. I just
It's
like
something
Christmas.
like that. Yeah. Is it German? Is what Noel
that
is?
Noel?
That means
Yeah.
Noel. That means like utter bliss.
No, yeah, I think it's like half German,
it's
half
just
Spanish.
Like, you're just really happy when you're experiencing Noel. You're just. Happy.
I went through sniper school with a
super
guy named
inside.
Noel,
You did?
who used to be a male
Super
stripper.
insider.
Wait. You went to sniper school with a guy named Noel.
Who
That was
used to be a male stripper.
really.
Wow.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Is it a one-word name like Cher or Prince?
No, it's like his actual name, and that was what he went by was Noel too, because it sounded like a stripper name. so
Toots.
nobody expected
His last
it to
name
be
was
his real name.
Toots.
No,
Noel Toots.
I don't remember his last name, but yeah, no, it was. He had some great stories, honestly, and the stuff he did for money, man, I couldn't do it.
What was
Be
it?
brave-
What was
brave
it?
man.
Yeah, now that
They
you
probably
said it,
someone-
what was it?
I probably could.
Butt stuff.
No, I don't think he actually did anything gay, other than rub his junk in other dudes' faces, and got paid for
That's
it.
like semi-gay.
I mean,
that's not that.
Nah,
good.
that's not
I
that.
think
Yeah.
I think it makes you more of an alpha. I mean,
Yeah. You're just like,
if they're gonna let you
Smell
do
it.
it, like why not?
Smell it.
Oh, God.
Don't
Jared.
do that. Jared, that was so disgusting.
Jesus.
He literally throws it in his hips.
Smell it. Why would smelling the dick be a turn on?
I almost passed out again this morning in the shower, Ross.
I can only imagine. Do you
Why?
want to tell Alec? Yeah, tell Alec why you almost passed out in the shower.
I was jerking off too hard. I got super dizzy and hit the fucking wall.
Were you choking yourself?
this real?
or
No.
No.
he gets
no.
dizzy, like blackout
like-
dizzy.
Standard.
Yeah. Like my hearing goes out.
Nothing
I
special?
fucking like slam into the wall.
Was that
and then-
good?
Is that real?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he's got gout or early onset.
I think he has Down syndrome.
What's the
Oh my god.
what's the fucking the sugar disease? Diabetes. Yeah. I think he's got either gout or early onset
it
diabetes.
depends. He's got to be hyperglycemic, not hypoglycemic.
Well, there was this time like we were doing a Drinkin Bros event like last month. It was a month and a half ago or whatever. Eli was hanging out with this girl that was at the bar, and he told and she had a friend, and he told them both that
oh my God.
what
No,
was
no,
it?
no,
He
no.
told him I was
No, so yeah, it was a girl that he was interested in, and you came up, and he was joking with the girls. He said, "You have autism."
yeah.
right?
He said he's functioning autistic.
Yeah, early onset autism.
And he goes, by the way, he knows every lyric to every song ever. And the girl looks at me and goes, how about The Decline, No Effects? I know The Decline. It's an 18-minute song. I can sing all 18 minutes, like because I was a No Effects song. And I literally just look at her. I start playing it in my head, and then I start singing the song. And this girl just like mouth open was like, what the
Totally
fuck?
bought
but
it.
by
That's
the end of the
amazing.
conversation, the other girl was like, I can see he does a little bit."
He's
You do though. You're Jared Taylor is a
functioning retard.
no, I wouldn't go that far. I would say you're like a
mild.
how
Like
would you, I don't want to
ADD?
say the word retard because that's kind of rude. You're autistic in some way. There's some form of autism going on with Jared.
I
Yeah, exactly. You're acting that out, and no one on the fucking radio show
Laid it
gets
out
to
there.
show it.
Yeah.
But he's one of the most talented dudes I've ever met my whole entire life. Like Jared, like he remembers everything. He's the most spontaneous, crazy motherfucker. But then sometimes
He just chugged a whole glass.
yeah, that's Jared. That's Jared. You know?
I didn't spill any.
Well, there's a first. Yeah, if the shirt's dry, that's a
so
first.
mean to me when I was on the floor.
You did. You
God.
fell asleep on a fucking podcast, pretty much.
I've done
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I did.
You
fell asleep
blacked out.
twice.
You blacked out
did.
on that one.
I did. I Ken boned out. I was Ken boning that night.
God.
You
were.
know what? Hey, hold on. We should ask the Ross. We should ask the viewers or listeners. How do we describe that this shit is actually real? Because that day when you and I were we had to pull in chairs from outside.
Do you have a photo though? You never posted it.
I might. Did I take one?
You did.
Yes.
Jared was literally sleeping on the bottom of a bed. You weren't in the bed. You were on the fucking floor.
I was on the floor.
We had
I
to
was on
pull
the
in
carpet.
chairs from outside because you wouldn't be awake enough to be on a podcast that you are a business partner of it. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to lay on the floor.
Jared, you.
I had a whole bottle. Like, to be fair though, Ross, you know this. That night, I drank a bottle and a half of booze to myself.
I know, but nobody told you to do that. Was the thing.
That's the thing. He's like, he makes
That's
it
all
sound
voluntary.
I had a whole bottle of booze. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
By
we
the
didn't tell
time
you
we
to
had
do that.
You're
done
saying
that-
that like that's your crutch in life. Like that's your tiny Tim in life of like, oh man, I had a whole bottle and a half of booze. Like you did it, Yogi Bear. You stuck your head in the fucking picnic basket. You ate all the fucking food. Like that's
All right. I guess.
I watched two people have sex.
So I got a question, Alec.
Yeah.
What do you think about? I mean, we met on Range 15. What do you think about the crazy crew that we have going on?
You guys are fucked up.
Like,
now that
please
you know
expand on
everybody,
that.
Alec, would you take that job at Black Rifle?
I mean, if the rest of them are a lot better, maybe.
What's that mean? I'm curious to see what that means.
Evan and
Just
Matt are really
crazy?
professional.
Hey.
Yeah.
Evan and Matt.
Professional's a good word. No.
I'm curious. It'd be good. Give the guys some insight of the crazy shit that we
Okay,
do.
well, from the outside looking in, these guys are fucking nuts. They're loud. They drink all the time. I haven't had conversations like this since I was like 18, talking about like girls and stuff. It's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but it takes me back, and I'm only 24. So.
I want to kiss you and fight you right now.
Oh, that's so good, dude. Like, I love how you've outmatured them already. And like, at 24, you're like, yeah, I was kind of doing the same shit they're doing at 18. I think I've grown out of it now, and it's time for me to move on.
We all know I haven't changed in 16 years.
No.
I never want you to change, Jared.
Thanks to you, Ross. You let everybody.
I did. I called. You weren't Matt. You weren't here for that show, but I called Jared's high school girlfriend who took his virginity live on the show.
Oh my!
I listened. That was
I heard
awesome.
about that. I really want to listen to that one. Actually, how'd that go?
If you're looking for it, it's called A Virginity Lost, and you're welcome.
Yeah.
What was
turns
Jared
out
just
Turns out Jared was a really nice guy, surprisingly.
Really?
The girl had nothing but
see that.
glowing reviews. Yeah.
What was
Like
that?
glowing reviews.
Jared just posed like a pageant. That was so gay, dude.
Pirouette.
Not gay like you like dig. That was just lame. That was just weird.
He
What?
squeezed two hands. Did he
Like
squeeze his two
glowing-
hands together?
Glowing reviews. I was posing for that. It's normal.
Yeah.
I'm
Look it up.
interested to see that. Alex says that.
You know what's funny? Alec from an outsider coming into this crew just a few years ago. I will say this: these guys are extremely professional. They've never missed a meeting, and behind all of this fun shit is a lot of hard work that nobody sees. But
doubt it.
look, we tape the podcast at nights, which is why we always say good nights, everybody. Jared can't keep himself together after 7 p.m. So
Alec gets to see the Black Rifle, the fulfillment center, the
Full
R15 warehouse
shebang
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
So it'll be
excited.
like-
Actually, I mean,
it's
I
like
know it's hard
40,000
work.
square feet, right?
I know it's hard work. I saw them like setting up all these like cables to try to get the show on the air. It took a minute.
No, this is super chill. This is just drunk time for us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the podcast is just us being us, man.
Podcast
This
really
isn't
was
work.
No,
a
this
hobby.
is easy. This is super
Like,
easy.
We thought it was fun, and then all of a sudden
Oh, yeah.
Ross was like, "You have 500,000 people that listen to you," and we went,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Oh, well, it's a
Yeah.
lot of pressure.
I mean, well, look, I would say we're at, I think, month 10, and we're over 600,000 already. So a month.
we
which
are now
is-
competing with Kevin Smith."
we are.
Who's that?
Oh boy, come on,
The guy
Alec.
that made,
Hey, you want to get Alec a ticket on a train somewhere? 'Cause
Hey,
that's-
well, Hey, I know who you guys are, and I don't know who Kevin Smith is, so I guess that's a good thing for me.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
shit. I
There we
like
go.
it.
He's Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay
He's
and
Silent Bob.
He's Silent Bob.
What?
He's Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, you're so
I'm
young.
gone.
Holy
Oh, it's
shit.
cute.
Mallrats.
fuck, I know what we're doing
Jay and
tonight.
Silent
Yeah.
Bob Strike Back.
Oh,
Clerks.
Nah, it's all
nothing.
good.
You never seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Can't say I have.
Oh my god!
What? Wait, what's your
This is
favorite?
what we're
all right,
doing
but-
tonight.
yeah, besides Range 15, what are your comedies? Where are you at on that?
What do you mean? Like,
What's
do
your
I
favorite
like?
comedies? Anchorman.
Ugh, not really.
What?
I don't know, man.
You are the terrorist.
Have you ever seen Flipper with Elijah Wood?
Yeah, exactly. What's your favorite comedy then? You've got to have a favorite one.
I don't even know.
Do you like
Isn't
to
that a
laugh?
moviegoer?
I don't like comedies.
Really? Why is
What's
that?
your favorite genre then?
I mean, if I had to say comedy, I'd go like Tommy Boy. Like,
Okay.
All right, yeah, Tommy Boy's
I like,
all right.
I like the.
That's a good answer.
What was his name? He overdosed on cocaine. The fat one. What's his actual?
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. Yes. Yes, I like
See,
his.
that could be you,
comedies.
Jared.
What?
The one that died from booze, the fat one of the R15
Yeah.
crew.
Fuck.
That's
Hey,
you could
Gotta
be,
be a Chris Farley?
You could be, that's
There was
I'd
like,
rather be like a slimmer Jonah Hill.
didn't he have like 8 strippers with him when he died? Like
Probably.
that doesn't sound bad.
yeah.
No.
Chris
And they,
Farley was
and
a
they
legend.
probably weren't like Filipino or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you want to see a crazy autopsy picture? Look up that one on the internet. Ugh.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yikes.
I've seen him.
Gross. Why?
I look at weird shit.
We went through that. I think like shit, man. That was like fucking 6 months ago. We went autopsy photos.
Yeah,
I
we
looked up
did.
that
We were
one.
talking about it on the show. We looked at the Tupac photo, the Chris
Yeah, there
Farley
was
one.
Tupac. I looked
Tupac.
up
Yeah, the Tupac
Kurt
photos.
Cobain. Kurt
Yeah.
Cobain.
Wait, is there a picture of Kurt Cobain with his head blown off?
I can't remember.
No,
I think it's just the setting. Like,
Yeah, it is.
You
It is.
see the body
Yeah, you
and
see
you see
the
a bunch
bottom
of
half
his
of his
setting.
body. Yeah, you see the bottom
Yeah.
half of his body is what it is. But I would like
That
to
got
ruin
dark.
Yeah, that got dark real quick.
real quick.
Yeah, if I
yeah.
ever run for president, I'm gonna have Courtney Love be my VP.
That sounds horrible.
She's crazy, by the way. Absolutely
know.
fucking crazy in real life.
Yeah.
Beyond on another level. She's selling off parts of that catalog, by the way, of Nirvana.
Oh God!
Because
here we go.
like since he wrote all the song, he got all the publishing rights, so they went to her. So she got all that money from
That's
Nirvana.
awful.
I know.
Well,
Not even like Dave Grohl didn't get any of that.
We're actually friends with like Jason Everman,
Really?
Who is?
who is Nirvana's guitarist.
Yeah.
He's also
SF.
a Green Beret
I know.
and works for another group of people.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So since Cobain wrote all that shit, he gets all the royalties. Dave Grohl doesn't get any of it. And she owns the music, so she's selling it off to rich people. Like I think she just sold like 18% of the catalog to somebody.
That's brutal, man.
Have you seen The Pick of Destiny?
Tenacious D?
No.
What?
At least that I know what you're talking about. I know what it is.
It's one of my
I
favorite
haven't seen
things.
it.
The Pick of Destiny. Tenacious D.
I'd rather watch that than Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Man,
That
Alex,
goes back to like maybe I think that's more of our time frame. Like when we grew up in the military, JT, like what we were, 20s. It was like that was a thing.
Tenacious D, Adam
Tenacious
Sandler
D.
albums.
That was it,
when
man.
he was making CDs.
Yep. And that was the jam.
When
It's
did
like
you get out?
Toll Booth Willie.
out of active duty?
Yeah.
2008, and then I stopped everything in 2015.
I was like a sophomore in 08.
$1.25, please.
Yeah.
I had already been on my last
Well,
deployment.
wait, how? My first deployment was in 2005. How old were you?
At my first, in 2005?
Yeah.
Like 13-ish.
Okay, get back on your train. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just-
okay. So
I
Alec,
skip by that.
here's what I don't understand. Then in that
What's up?
era, That was a heavy area of comedies. You had Anchorman, you had 40-Year-Old Virgin.
That's a good year of comedy, man.
You had 40-Year-Old Virgin, you had Superbad. None
Yeah.
of those movies you liked?
I seen Superbad. It was okay.
I agree. I agree with that.
I mean, come on. It's not like it wasn't 40-Year-Old.
I agree with that.
Did you like 40-Year-Old Virgin?
40-Year-Old Virgin was good. Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
I thought, what's the one with Andy Samberg where he plays the fucking
Hot Rod.
motorcycle?
Hot
yeah,
Rod,
I
yeah.
thought Hot Rod was
Yeah,
better
that was
with
Hot
Superbad.
Rod
That
was
was good,
fucking
too.
dope.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was better
funny.
than Superbad.
Say whiskey? What?
What? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
No, man.
there was a good run of comedies through that era. Now there's fuck, man. I mean, what
Yeah, it's trash.
what came out this year? Ghostbusters, Range 15.
Comedies are not original anymore, dude. Like, I think Ross has the best insight on this, man. Like, there's no original films being made, which is like why we were so like pro Range 15, where it's all remakes. Like, how can I take an original idea, fuck it up, but market it the way that we can make money? And that's all fucking Hollywood does this day. So it's kind of very unfortunate, but I think it opens up the space for a lot of independent filmmakers to make some awesome content.
Yeah,
Well,
if you can get the financing, it works out pretty good.
The financing is the hard part.
But look, TV's where it's at now. Jared, you just got into Black Mirror. Has anybody else seen that?
Oh my God! I
Greatest-
honestly, Ross, I
one of the
really
greatest
wanted
shows
to,
ever.
Before we talked about this, I wanted to see if we could get a hold of somebody at Netflix that could give us data, because I want to see like what we did with Stranger Things in this show. Like, I wanted to see if we could get real data out of Black Mirror.
Oh boy,
But cat's out of the bag. Black Mirror is by far my favorite thing right now.
See, and I'd seen Black Mirror probably 3 years ago. I know you're just catching up now. And by the way, for the audience at home, they just had a new season that comes out. That came out maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. And it's only 6 episodes. Every episode is different. Consider it like a modern day version of the Twilight Zone. So
but it's way more fucked up than
It
the
is.
Twilight Zone.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
one
for
thing that,
sure.
that I
For sure.
know now after watching 6 episodes is they pride on making sure that you're just distraught on that ending. Like,
yes,
there is no loop around for the happy ending. Like, it's fucked up all around.
So
Like what happens at the end? Like,
So,
I don't know.
so it's non sequitur
Alec,
stories.
without giving
So
away,
it's
yeah.
not-
Let's not give away any spoilers, but
Okay.
just to give you like a brief log line of the very first episode is somebody kidnaps the Prime Minister of Britain's.
no, they kidnapped the princess.
Yes, the princess.
Princess.
Of Britain, and they say if you want her back, you've got to fuck this live pig on air,
On national television.
in front of the
Live.
entire world,
Yes.
and you've got to come.
The princess or
No. They want they demand the only way that they'll release the princess is if the prime minister goes on TV and fucks a pig.
That's a tough
And-
call.
And
the
wait,
queen-
no.
the
Here's the
queen
thing.
Picks up the phone.
He has
and
to
is
come.
like,
He has to
You're
come.
doing it.
Huh.
I would
Yeah.
just been like, I'm doing it, and then I'm gonna make the pig come too.
Oh, that's what
That's
I
what
would've
Jared
done.
said. That's what Jared said.
I said I would have been like, cool. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm the prime minister. My name is fucking Jamal. I'm about to fuck this pig,
Nah, dude.
y'all.
You know what I did?
Like,
I would have bent the pig over,
just
banged
fuck-
it.
Like, this is
Then,
like
then,
way warmer
then I
than I
would've-
thought.
Then I would have slit the pig's throat, cooked it,
and then
eat
ate
the
it right,
bacon,
like,
and say,
still-
"Fuck you, ISIS!
Still naked.
I'm gonna murder your whole family."
Yeah, still, even though one
That
of
got
my
dark.
one
Sorry,
of my
that got
biggest
dark.
mentors, one of my greatest mentors of all times, his one rule was never cook bacon naked. But
That's everybody's
I-
rule.
I think
The grease don't
there's an
hurt. The grease don't
I think
hurt.
this is an exception, though. You fuck that pig, you give middle fingers up, you cut its throat, you start filleting it right there, and you cook fresh bacon in front of the camera.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
I no, but it's a here's the thing. Here's the fucked up thing to me is I don't think it's that far off.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I think somewhere later on down the road, something to this magnitude will happen. We're kind of witnessing it now with this election and all this shit. Like the absurd has now become fucking the norm.
And that's the cool thing about this show. It's 3 seasons. The first 2 seasons were British made, British directed, British cast. The 3rd season is U.S. directed, U.S. cast.
So
There is one
though,
British one thrown in there, tossed in there.
Would Trump do that for Ivanka?
Oh,
we don't know.
I would do it for Ivanka. Let's just
too.
put it.
Hold on.
Let's just put
Trump's daughter is like gorgeous. Though.
Exactly.
She's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, like blonde bombshell.
I mean, we know Hillary wouldn't do it for whatever her daughter's name is that nobody cares about.
Chelsea. Yeah, the redheaded
no
stepchild.
way.
She wouldn't do shit.
No.
Dude, she fucks more chicks in the Oval Office than fucking
Nobody
Bill Clinton
even knows
did.
if
Get the
that's
fuck out
her
of here.
kid.
Why would she claim it as somebody like it have to? Oh no, this one came out of my vagina. Like what? What sense does that make?
What, Ross? Are you challenging me?
She just picked a kid and said, "You're mine. You came out of me." What? Yeah, you did.
That sounds like Hillary.
Yeah,
to me.
that sounds
I
like
don't know.
Hillary.
Sounds about right.
Hey, she probably showed up to a hospital and said, "That's my baby." They're like, "Excuse me, ma'am," and then people just took the baby.
And killed the mom.
Yeah,
Yeah. I wouldn't
Mom
put past
choked
anything
tuna salad.
that they're doing these days.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm tuna salad. On that one, we're going to get to the drinking bro of the week, tuna
Let's do
salad.
Let's do it.
This one comes from Jeff Blinkensop. He'd like to nominate, his name is CPT, Mike Poist. Poist that's an interesting last name. I've never heard that
I like
before.
it though. That's a power last name.
Well, it's a lot like moist as well.
Or
Is
poise.
Is it power?
But
or
I
does
like
it
to.
make you
I
feel
like to
kind
be
of a-
moist. So
Yeah.
What?
Look, it says he's a good friend, former PL of my infantry. He's never ceased to motivate me. He has always lent me an ear when I needed it. He's currently preparing for a Robin Sage to complete.
Ooh.
That is
Ooh.
the end of the Q course.
That's it.
Robin Sage.
That's it. You're
To
almost done.
complete his training to be a special forces officer.
Green Beret.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, he's getting married next week on the East Coast, and
Busy man.
shit.
Busy
Jeff
man.
and his wife will be flying out. So,
That's
cheers to you, Mike.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Mike.
Proud of you, buddy.
Congratulations on that wedding, and hopefully the graduation, putting on the green beret.
Boom.
By the way, how old are you when you complete that?
It
doesn't
depends
mean
when you
there's-
get
At
At
there.
least 10 years older.
Really?
Feel like.
No, but is
Rob,
it that
it
type
could
of
be-
like how old are you?
No, it
30s?
could be between 22 and 40.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like when you're done, you probably feel 10 years older.
Yeah,
Like
of
Yeah.
course.
it was a joke.
No. Look,
He got it.
I got it.
I'm sure he got it.
I got it,
I'm
but
sorry
I
about
did.
you.
What do you think the oldest Green Beret is?
What would that mean? Like that
You-
graduated?
Graduated,
the
yeah.
oldest
Q
it
course
goes?
or
graduate.
like?
I don't know.
Well, you can't join the army after what? 32.
Who's the
34?
oldest actor, Ross?
Oh boy,
Yeah, I love that.
Hal Holbrook. I would say it's Hal Holbrook. That's the oldest actor. What? Yeah. What's up, dude? I just fucking called you on my shit. You want to ask me
No,
about my
it's-
profession?
You know what?
I'll call you on it.
asking
Hal
us a
Holbrook,
question like that
motherfucker.
is like, oh, you're in the Air Force? Do you know Jeff? He's my cousin. He's also, he was thinking about the Air Force.
No, but I didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't join
I didn't know
the
if there was
Air
an
Force. He thought
age
about it.
limit of like, oh, hey, man, at 45 you can't do this shit anymore. Pack
Yeah, I'm
up.
pretty sure it's
There-
like 38 or
There's certain
41
parts of the
maybe.
selection that you can't go through, but if you can pass, you can pass. So there's limits to joining the army, but if you're already in the army, then if you apply and you get your packet selected, then you can go. So who knows?
So,
We'll have a special forces recruiter on.
Yeah.
look,
They would know.
I didn't know if there was rules to this shit where it was like, hey, guess what?
They're definitely
Ross,
not rules
Ross,
that
you know what the
everybody
rule?
knows.
There's one rule. Don't be a fucking pussy.
Don't be a
Don't be a fucking
And a
pussy.
drinking bro of the week is not a pussy.
No,
So,
he's not.
Boom.
He's
No.
not. So to
He's
Mike
trumping-
Poist.
He's trumping it right now in Robin Sage.
Yeah.
Let's just say he didn't send any emails out of Robin Sage.
No, he did not.
Well, to Mike Poist, cheers. Cheers to you, my man.
Cheers.
Cheers. This was a fun one, kids. With Alec, we love having you on the show. Were you? Be honest. After all you've said now about us, do you think you'll ever come back here again?
is a bullshit answer.
He's never coming back.
I think I will.
We will never see you again. Don't fucking lie. We will never see you again.
I'll run so far away.
Yeah, exactly.
Run so far away.
Yeah, if you have to sleep in the same room as Jared tonight, you will never come back. You will never come back here
The
again.
water can only wash so much off.
Yeah. His sleep apnea machine that he's plugged into is just super
come on.
loud.
You've shared enough
Super
hotel rooms with
loud.
me. I don't need that.
You just piss everywhere.
I've never pissed on Ross.
You've not. You're right. I've never been urinated on by you. So.
No.
We did find. Oh, well, that's another episode.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know where that
Yeah.
was going.
Jared
Yeah.
grabbed the mouse. He's like, we're ending this episode right now.
Exactly. We're getting the fuck out of here. For JT&T, Mr. Matt Best, Alek Skarlatos. Go pick up his book, The 1517 to Paris now. And Mr. Ross Patterson, I am out of here. Good night, everyone. We love you.
Cheers.